Greetings, welcome to Vivid Nightmares, where your nightmares will come true. Today, I will tell you a story that I lived in a corn maze, an experience that left me marked forever. A few years ago, during an autumn festival in my village, I decided to venture into a corn maze that had been installed as the main attraction. The afternoon was cloudy and the wind blew with a melancholy that seemed to anticipate what awaited us among the tall golden stems. From the moment I entered the maze, I knew something wasn't right. The corridors were narrow and dark, dry leaves crunched under my feet, and the smell of damp earth filled my lungs. The labyrinth seemed to have a life of its own, changing shape and direction as it went, as if it were designed to confuse and trap those who dared to go too far. As I walked, the feeling of being watched intensified. On several occasions, I thought I heard footsteps behind me, but as I turned there was no one but the walls of corn that closed ominously around me. The sun was beginning to set among the gray clouds, plunging the labyrinth into an eerie gloom that made my heart pound in my chest. In the center of the labyrinth, I found a small cleared area where an old log cabin stood. The boards creaked under my feet as I approached, and a sense of unease came over me when I noticed that the door was ajar. With a lump in my throat, I decided to go inside. Inside, the air was even denser and heavier, as if the space was permeated with centuries of secrets and repressed fears. There were ancient objects scattered on the dusty ground, as if someone had been living there in utter solitude. A shiver ran down my spine as I found an old newspaper open on a table, its pages yellowed and worn by time. The words written in the diary spoke of someone who had gotten lost in the labyrinth and had never found the way out. The final entries were full of illegible scribbles and dark spots, as if the author had finally succumbed to madness or worse. Upon leaving the cabin, the maze seemed to have completely changed. The hallways now seemed narrower and more twisted, as if the very walls of corn were closing in on me in an attempt to trap me forever. Desperation gripped me as I ran blindly, desperately searching for an exit that seemed to move just out of reach. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, I found my way out and escaped the labyrinth. The sun was shining faintly on the horizon when I emerged, but my heart was still beating with the memory of what I had experienced in that dark and tortuous place. Thank you for watching this video. Remember and dream of your innermost demons. Sometimes, seemingly harmless places like a corn maze can harbor secrets and dangers that defy our comprehension. Until next time. Bye. Greetings, welcome to Vivid Nightmares, where your nightmares will come true. Today, I will tell you a story that I lived in a corn maze, an experience that left me marked forever.